What's going on, peoples? Gerald International. Hope you guys are doing well. We're back at you. You know how we do, about to provide some content for you, something that you can chew on, meditate on, and apply to your life. Hope all is well. We're in the month of April now, and this year is really flying by. Time is not waiting for anyone. So again, month of April. This is the first podcast of the month. Now we're on Wednesdays, every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. Make sure you set your schedule, plan for that. Once a week, we have a once a week powwow. Before we were twice a week, Monday, Thursday. Now it will be Wednesday night. So make sure you pass the word around, let others know, so we can have our time together, our time at the table. This is our time at the table here. So for the month of April, I like to have themes. Last month was maximize for the month of March, maximize your March. Now for April, I have a theme for April, which everybody should know, and it's a common thing. It's something we all know, and it's called, the phrase is, April showers bring ... Okay, you probably see it on the screen now. April showers bring ... And I want to stop. There's a reason why I don't finish the statement, okay? And I'm going to get into that. So for this month, we'll be talking about different things and what that relates to. So I want to paint a picture or talk about the analogy. We all know April showers, the saying, April showers bring May flowers. We know that, okay? Why is that the case? And sometimes we say things without even thinking about it. I know I'm like that. Sometimes I'll talk about something and I really don't know the depth of it. I really don't know why we say it, but you just find yourself saying something. So, and it gets passed down generation to generation without any understanding or revelation of why we say it, okay? So I want to talk about April showers bring May flowers, okay? Why is that the case? All right, there's a lot of rain, it comes from a lot of rain in April, okay? So when the rain comes, the rain nurtures, the rain gets into the soil, and it brings flowers, okay? It brings growth. The rain allows whatever that has been planted to grow, okay? I want to break it down to you. I like breaking things down. The showers nurture the ground, okay, so that the seeds can grow, so that the plants can grow. That's why that takes place. So let me bring this home, okay? I want to talk about this month your seeds and what you have planted in the ground and what you intend to plant so that you can reap a harvest, okay? You can't expect to reap a harvest if you haven't planted any seeds. A farmer, if he never planted any seeds in the ground, he can't expect to reap a harvest. He can't expect to have a crop, to have any crops, okay? The crops come based on what was planted. If I plant a tree, acorn tree, okay, if I plant that seed only knows to grow, okay? The seed knows anything else, but the seed has to be planted in the right environment, okay? And I've talked about that before. The right environment is very important for you to grow. Your workplace, your home, your community, your workplace, all those things matter in terms of your personal growth, okay? So the next thing is the showers come, the rain comes so that it can blossom, okay? Make flowers, all right? So it's important to understand what I mean by seeds. As we get into this, we're going to get into it for the month of April. Seeds, your seed represents your investment, okay? You're investing your time at work. You go to work every day. Most of us do, okay? Most of us get paid bi-weekly or twice a month. So you go to work every day, okay? You don't see your paycheck yet. Most of us. You don't see your paycheck yet. You go to work every day for 2 weeks, okay? You're investing your time, your energy, your efforts, and your focus every day And in the 2 weeks, you reap the time that you have sown by receiving a paycheck. All right? This is not a paycheck. This is just a metaphor for you to understand. Okay, so you work 2 weeks. You work 2 weeks, okay? And then you reap a paycheck, all right? So that's kind of the understanding of you invest and you reap. My question for you is, what have you been investing? Okay? How have you been investing? Your time, your energy, your talents, your focus. Okay? How have you been investing? Because that's important. You can't expect to reap certain things if you have not invested first. Okay? So for the month of April, let's put forth an effort to invest our money in certain places. You know, we got to be strategic with our money, with our finances, okay? We got to be strategic. Obviously, we got to pay our bills, so forth. But let's invest our money in the right places, okay? Let's invest our time with the right people, okay? Some people aren't worth our time, okay? That's not to be negative. We just want to keep it real. I always want to keep it real with us here. Let's keep it 100. As young people say, let's keep it a beam. That's what the young people say. You know, I'm around young people all the time, so I got to be hip to what they say. You know, I know how to talk the language. You know, the more professional you get and the higher you go up, you know, and when you have dual responsibilities where you work with young people, then you work in corporate America or you do certain things, I've learned how to talk the talk wherever I'm at. You know, if I'm on the street, if I'm with young people in inner city, you know, programming, I know how to talk with them a certain way, you know, how to be on their level. Now, I don't cuss and all that kind of stuff, but I know certain things, I know how to say certain things that'll get their attention based on where they're at. If I'm in corporate America, you know, I know how to, you know, button it up and, Mr. Jarman, how are you today, sir? I'm sure you get what I'm talking about. So you got to know how to present yourself wherever you're at. There was a saying, when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do. Now, there's boundaries to that, and there's, you know, wisdom to that. You just can't, you know, certain things you can't compromise your integrity and convictions with certain things when you go certain places just to fit in. But there is a way that we can identify, connect with people, and not come across like we're holier than thou, or we're above you. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about today. This is the intro for April. You know, I just wanted to kind of introduce what we're going to talk about, so you can kind of whet your appetite and be prepared as we move forward. All right. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you do that and spread the word. You know, share this on your page. We'd definitely appreciate it. Again, thanks for your time. We'll be back next week, next Wednesday. Have a great week. Always remember, you're destined for greatness, and someone else is depending on you to make it. See you next week.